Hello, my name is Eduard Lucian and I'm the head of architecture for Endava Australia. Growing up in post-communist Romania, the first piece of technology that I was exposed to were color TVs. Color TVs were back then as AI is today. Everybody was fascinating about them, but nobody actually understood how they work. When our TV actually broke down, I took my curiosity into a practical perspective and went as an apprentice to the technician that fixed our TV. 2 years down the line, I knew exactly how to fix TVs, and more importantly, I understood how they work. I took the same curiosity to the next step when computers came along. With computers, also network came along. I worked as a part-time engineer to the first company that distributed internet in our hometown, where I got exposed to the first concepts of TCP/IP, network protocols, and distributed telecommunications. After high school, I joined the military academy, where I learned that technology and leadership are not opposite, rather they are complementary. After the academy, I served as a commanding officer and later on as an IT and cyber SME within Cluj-Napoca. I took one important lesson, that a role will make you a manager, however, only the people within the team can make you a leader. After 8 years in the military, I made a deliberate decision and only focused on one side of things, engineering at that moment. Beyond doing my day-to-day job, I realized I was doing something constantly. I was optimizing flow. I was doing DevOps before actually having a definition of what DevOps is. DevOps, it's a mindset. It's how you look at solutions, collaboration, and it's how you constantly improve things. You cannot become a DevOps by following a script. With that mindset, I decided to join Endava. At Endava Cluj, I found myself growing in unexpected ways. I was working across both commercial and internal projects. However, after a few years, I had an epiphany. I was operating in well-defined and mature organization, and that was comfortable. Then Australia came along as an opportunity where I could set up everything from scratch. I was one of the first 5 people that contributed to establishing the practice in Australia. We initially worked with a major client. We weren't there to deliver a project, we were there to help them build in-house engineering capability. I helped define the practice around architecture, DevOps, and development. At the same time, Endava Australia was growing through some mergers and acquisitions, and the dynamics was definitely challenging. That's when my background actually paid dividends, because we were operating in an area where decisions needed to be made rapidly. I've been promoted to the head of architecture for Endava Australia, where my focus remains the same: build a cohesive team, leave the teams and the practice better than when I found them. The mission stays the same. Stay curious, and more important, be committed to the overarching goal. Be relentless. Remember that at the end of the day, new technology is still old technology, just in a different shape. Discover where your curiosity can drive you.